What's up everyone, welcome. My name is MT Major and today I want to talk about a new series that I'm starting right now, which is a series where I'll focus on some ship builds and some unique ship builds. And I've got a lot of different ships and I always like to kind of change up the builds and kind of do something unique. And why not show you guys what I do and what I've done, and I want to make this into a little series like that. So this will be the first episode where we will look at a hauler fast transporter, so a hauler with a high light year jump range. These will be short videos, but they'll basically just show you guys what certain ships can actually do, um, even though they're not conventionally used for that purpose. For example, if you were to make a hauler anti-Thargoid scout vessel, stuff like that is perfectly possible with the right materials and the right engineering, and that is very interesting, I think. So this series will be all about special builds and unique builds. Sometimes I might cover a just normal build for just some educational purposes, but I'll focus on unique builds and weird builds like that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. What's happening, everyone? Today we're taking a look at the Taxi Boy. Now, the Taxi Boy is actually a less advanced version of my hauler transportation thing. I have one in Colonia right now. I'm not bothered to bring it back because it will take not only 64 hours, but also it will cost like 7 million, and that's too much. Like, it's cheaper to build a new one. So this is my new one. This is my main form of transportation. I have a lot of ships and a lot of big ships like Type 9, Clipper. These ships are not really meant to travel long distances, and they're not good at it. So I have to travel long distance from time to time. I don't want to do that in a big bulky ship that has 15 to 20 to 25 light years jump range. I want to do that in a thing that has like 40, and this is one of them. And let me tell you something, this is extremely cheap to make. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if you are someone that has like 100 million, 50 million, even if you have 10 million, you can make this ship. And it is easy because it is just ridiculously inexpensive. Okay, so now I have the Taxi Boy, the MT-015. It has a 44.63 maximum light years jump range, and because it has fuel on board and stuff like that, it has 40. Now, it doesn't have a lot of fuel on board because I want to keep that to a minimum, but this is initially the ship that I have. Now, the rebuy cost is 56,000 credits, so this thing is not even, I mean, it's worth next to nothing. I will show you how much it is worth in the outfitting real quick, or in the when I try to sell it, so that I can get a better idea of it. So if I try to sell it, it's worth $1 million, about $1 million. So you can make this thing with about 1 million credits. Now, I do have some engineering on it, but it's not the craziest thing. First of all, no hardpoint, because I want to have as less weight as possible. Look what happens when I put a hardpoint on. It goes down drastically, because it just goes down by 3 light years, if not more. I have no utility mounts because, same with utility mounts. Putting utility mounts on their chef launcher, it just brings it down about as much as a hardpoint, which is crazy, right? Because it's such a small ship, so getting it very high is not that hard, but anything on it will put it down. So I have lightweight alloys, I have a D power plant, a D thrusters, a frameshift drive, D. Why am I putting these everywhere? Is because, by the way, this has to be a 1C, excuse me, but everything has to be a D because the D is the lightest of all the things that you can have. So if you want to be long distance traveler, change everything to D except frameshift drive. Frameshift drive has a 3 FSD range increase. Now, the other one that I have, which is called the Black Taxi, that one, or the Black Falcon, that one has a 5 FSD range with deep charge. This one has a 3 FSD range without deep charge. So, even with 3 FSD engineers, and that is not hard to get. That's like very easy to get. That's done within an hour at least. You generally have the basic materials anyway gathered from your gameplay, so that's very easy to get, and you can get it up to 40 light years, 44 light years on low fuel, basically, which is insane. Now the optional internals, I have a 3A fuel scoop, a 3A cargo rack, a bi-weave shield generator, and a small cargo rack. So the reason why I have cargo racks is because it doesn't really matter that much. Like, they go up a little bit. So for example, if I were to delete the cargo racks, I would have a little bit more jump range. I had cargo racks on it because I was actually doing some transportation a little bit, but as you can see, because the cargo racks are gone now, I have a minimum that is increased significantly, and it's basically it's funny that the current is lower than a minimum, but whatever. But this is insane. It has a 42 light years jump range right now. If we were to delete the fuel scoop, it wouldn't really matter that much. That's funny. But if we were to delete the bi-weave shield generator, it can go even higher. So the hauler that I have in Colonia does not have a shield. I flew it over without a shield and repair modules. So it was there like 20%, and I have 3 minutes of air left, pressurized cabin left, which was insane. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that you can do. Haulers are extremely good at jumping long distances because they're so light. Just like the Anaconda, it's a very light ship for its size, right? This is the lightest ship, I think, in the game, or one of the lightest ships in the game. So yeah, that's basically the ship. Now, I can show you really quick, for extra purposes, the Black Falcon. I think I don't. Yeah, here. I don't know if I can see. Yeah, here we go. So it has 48.68 light years jump range and an unloaded of 50.65. So I basically go 50 light years jump range if I don't have cargo in it, which is insane. Now, this is what you get with. I also have sensors on it, and I have my thrusters stripped down, which means that they are lighter. I have my power plant stripped down, means the lighter. In theory, I can get this thing even better, because if I get the power distributor stripped down, the life support stripped down, the lightweight alloys, if I get everything stripped down, and I get, for example, the FSD boost from the Guardians, I can get it up to, I think, almost 70. I think that is possible in the hauler. And you know what? The hauler, people don't like it, but it's such an amazing ship. It is so cheap. It is so ridiculously good at taxiing and flying back and forth. So yeah, this was my first video of showcasing some of my builds. I hope you guys like it. I really enjoy showing you guys my crazy builds. I have a lot more. Instead, I have a dropship Thargoid Hunter. I have a hauler Thargoid Hunter. I have a hauler Drag Racer. I have what do I have more? I have a hauler pirating, or not pirating, but a bounty hunting vessel. I have a beluga liner Thargoid Hunter. I have all these crazy things. I love doing that stuff so much, even if it costs my life in the game. But other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Tell me what you think of this video, and so I can make more. Yeah, and that was it. See you guys later. Cheers.